Hey everyone, Atia the Savvy Accountant here, and I wanted to jump on really quickly and do a tax tip Tuesday. So today's tax tip is going to deal with tax refunds, and you guys know how I feel about tax refunds. Tax refunds, if you get a huge refund year after year, and I am not speaking to the people that are getting refundable credits. So if you want to know the difference with a credit and a debit, I talked about that a little bit on a past Tax Tip Tuesday. I can bring it back up later, but refundable credit is something that's going to generate a credit for you, and so you're going to get a refund even though, and that's not based on your withholdings. So typically what a refund means is that if you're a W-2 employee, you've been sending your withholdings to the government throughout the year, and at the end of the year, they calculate what you should be paying as your tax liability, and they compare that to what you've sent in with your withholding taxes, and it generates a refund. And so if you are getting a refund generated year after year, and it's a huge refund, and you look forward to this every tax season, and you get excited about this refund, I want you guys to think about what that means. And what that huge refund year after year means is that you've been sending the government withholdings throughout the year, and you sent them too much. And so they are just returning it to you. So it's rightfully yours. They are giving it back to you interest-free. So you have sent the government, loaned them money, and they've, earned interest on your money throughout the year, and then they return it to you and it's interest-free. So if you're getting a huge refund year after year and it's not because of a refundable tax credit, I want you guys to actually, this year, it's too late to make any changes right now when you get your refund and you get a huge refund, but this year I want you guys to do these 4 things that you guys can do with your refund. And I want you guys to think that, change your mindset and don't get excited for these huge refunds, because it really just means you're getting back the money that is rightfully yours. So here's 4 things that you guys can do with your refund this year, and I just wanted to come on really quick and talk about that for my Tax Tip Tuesday. So the first thing you can do is make sure you're paying yourself. So make sure you're investing in your future, whether that means building your emergency fund, fattening that up, setting aside money in case an emergency happens, because your tax refund is not going to be enough for you to retire from your job, for you guys to actually, stop working, stop doing whatever you're doing to generate income. It's not going to do that. So be smart with your refund and save for your future self. So invest in your emergency fund or invest in your retirement fund. The second thing that you can do is pay down debt. So if you guys are struggling with debt and you have debt throughout the year and you get this huge chunk of money at your tax refund time, I want you guys to actually consider paying some of your debt down. Your refund should not be you just figuring out what you can buy and what you can splurge on. Think about how you can be, responsible with your refund. The third thing you can do is you can pay for your kids' future. So if you guys have children, you guys can actually invest in an account that's going to benefit your children. So think of custodial accounts where you guys can invest in stuff that they are into. You guys can buy shares of Disney, shares of Nike, and get your kids into the actual wealth building system for your family. Let them get involved so they're going to be excited. So custodial accounts, education accounts. So 529, you can contribute to a 529 for your children. Just think of ways that you can actually use your refund and help it grow for the future, because compounding interest is real. The fourth thing I want you guys to consider to do with your refund is to start a small business. You guys, a lot of people are starting businesses nowadays, and it's being said that having a side hustle or a small business is it's no longer something that you can do. It's something that you probably have to do to supplement your income, because so many things are happening nowadays. People are losing jobs, and you want to make sure that you actually have a way to support your family in the future. And so starting a small business is a great way to generate new income, to pay down on debt, and just to secure the wealth of your family. And so using your refund to actually put it into something that's going to generate income for you guys is a smart thing to do. So my fourth suggestion that you can do with your tax refund is to actually legitimize your small business. If you have a side hustle and you want to get it incorporated and you want to get the LLC done and get the paperwork done and pay for a professional to help you figure out what entity type is best for you, take your refund and invest it in that. So I think that's the fourth tip on how to spend your tax refund. And I'm going to give you guys a bonus. So because I explained to you what it actually means when you're getting huge refunds year after year after year, and it's really with your withholding taxes and giving the government this money interest-free, I want you guys to actually, this is not something you're going to do with your refund, but I want you guys to take this fifth step and actually adjust your withholdings at your job. So if you guys are still a W-2 employee and you guys are sending withholdings throughout the year and you're seeing at the end of the year that you're sending off way too much, adjust your withholdings. Go to the irs.gov website and adjust and figure out what your withholdings need to be at your job. There's a nifty little calculator that they created for you guys, and you guys can adjust and figure out what it should be so that you're keeping your money throughout the year and you're going to be able to maximize the money that you have on hand throughout the year as opposed to sending it to the government throughout the year and getting it at the end of the year. So that was my Tax Tip Tuesday for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Atia, the Savvy Accountant. If you guys have any questions on anything that I discussed in this video, you guys can post your questions and I will get to you. So hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.